Hello, hello. How are people today? Oh, dear one viewer. I am trying to figure out what's going wrong with these effects. One thing I've been noticing, for example, for this one, it actually does have a description. Mad Siren T doesn't, but I'm almost positive if I were to look up Mad Siren T example. Oh, it does not have a description. I thought I had a description. Okay, well maybe that's part of it. Okay. All right, that might be part of it. I know I wrote a description. I guess I just never hooked it up there. Okay, so actually that doesn't even just immediately update too. So just want to try to find. Why doesn't this subheader work then? I guess just a test. Let's just. This isn't done. It would also make a difference. Okay. So when I rebuild description, I do have this line. Add subheader. Add subheader. Right? And I have an override to that. Which does call that. But this, it's a way. Oh my god. Okay, no, wait, no, that does make sense. It would be this then? Oh crap. Okay, so right. Okay, no, that makes sense because if I look at this, the first part of the effects aren't the actual effects that have permanent or not. It's only the Mad Siren T effect that actually matters. So if I go there, that actually does make sense. But it should be showing up in that one. So let's see if If I go to the Mad Siren T effect here, I just want to. Okay, so now I do actually get the value. It has the thing. So does that then update this? No. Because that only adds to the description. It does not add to the effects builder. Because the effects builder is only these parts. You have your cat emotes back from the chart games. No, we have Kirby. The usual. Gotta fix your bed, buddy. Go and get it. Ready, Cribs? Oh, that was a little fast. There you go. What does it look? Such a cutie. Okay. I think I know why, this doesn't work specifically because of that. Because we go to each effect and we go localize description, string change plus that. Or in here. Set effect description. Localized description. Just trying to parse out where exactly I need to shove this value in. So for example, now if I go to U, we have effects description, but we also have the description. But it's weird because create data. We add this to the effects subheader string. I guess it only gets added to the description. guess just for curiosity's sake. Let's see what that looks like. I feel like that's gonna have very weird effects, but yeah, I don't really need this to call. Oh, it's in grant item effect. Okay, so that putting it there did add that effect, but yeah, you do this then, which is annoying. Okay. So that's what I thought would happen, but I think I know a little more about why it's doing this. So let's just go in here and just go undo, put it back there. And go to grant item effects. So this thing, we'll put in the stack count, description, and right. Okay, so this is actually what's formatting the whole thing. And that's why I have all those effects descriptions of grant item, only effects. Right, grant item shows stack count, these type of things. There's just grant item times item name. So I could modify these so that they have another variable possibility, and that's what handles the whole permanent, unpermanent thing. Or basically just remove this because it doesn't do anything. Basically copy the is temporary buff thing into here. Yeah, I think that works. Description is temporary buff. Item data, that. That's if it's an item with effects. I guess if item data is upgrade data. Okay. So if it's there, we'll add that part in, and then I can just manually add this whole permanent or temporary thing in there. Which does mean I can just remove this part, remove this part, and remove this part, all of this, and this. Doesn't need to exist. Save that. And all we need to do... Oh, crap. Well, I guess... Yeah, these are both for... showing the descriptions. I don't think I'd ever show those ones for... just plain items, because we just have the grant item one in here. Right? Grant item would be the one that... So if you're just giving an item. Only effects, and then only stack count. I think max stacks is weird. I think it's like max stack is better. I'm not sure. The weird part about this is that I'd almost need to have another bool just to say, like, is this an upgrade? Because I wouldn't want this to show for anything else. So I guess I could do that, though. That's not crazy. Let me just go... in the same line, I think. No. Go down here and grab a variable. is upgrade equals just a new bool value. Default would be false. And then we can go in here, we can go is upgrade dot value equals true. And then we throw in that, and then we change this to is upgrade. Okay. And then in here, that makes it a lot cleaner in the sense that I think I had one more person apply. But I think I've figured out all the people I want to have. I just need to now message them and just actually verify that they're okay doing this for free for at least for a little while, and stuff. So I'm kind of like writing up a draft for the people that I want. And then I think like once I get confirmation on that side, then I'll probably tell more people about it. I just don't want to like, it's one weird thing where I don't want to like talk about too much until I've got the other person's like permission, and then go ahead that they're actually going to be joining me. Because I don't want to be like, hey, this person's going to be working on here, and then, or even like go through all the submissions quite yet. I think a lot of them I will still want to reach out to at least at some point, even if they're not Flynn and Clara, because I think a lot of them could do really good director voices. So it's been really cool. Are you aware that you're a slave now? I'm not wording it quite that way. I am trying to make sure that it's very clear that like they have no commitment right now if they're doing this for free, right? Like if they want to leave and sorry, I'm just thinking about, yeah, if they want to leave and do other things because they get paid for it, it's like that's fine. Like, and don't expect you to sacrifice yourself for me for free, right? So I will try to make sure that's clear, and then we will kind of go from there. So this is this actually indented? No, it's just, yeah, it's not next lined. I actually should be doing a condition here, I feel, where so you just want to check unity smart string number, because if I'm not sure if I'm using I want to find the formatters. Smart format. No. Formatters here. I don't know if I trailed off somewhere there and didn't end up saying anything right, but yeah, I want to find a list. 1, 2, 3. The defaults. There's a few. There's negative, 0, 1 default. I think the first ones are always going to be no items, items, yeah. But what I'd want to do is if it's negative or 0, I'd probably just say no stack limit, and then otherwise it would be the other two with stacks. So you need to be right back. Just need to go to the washroom. Be 1 minute. All right, I've returned. Okay. So yeah, I was basically just going to add the is upgrade and then that part. I think I'll probably do it with fixed stack count. I don't know why I get myself into these things. So basically I need to grab this and then I go, eh. And then we go stack count. No limit. No limit. Max stack count. I wonder if when you do 3 here, is that even an option? No. Yeah, so I guess I'll go max stack 1, obviously for the 1 case, and then max stack number. No limit, that. need to put another one of these on here. I guess I can do this. That's... okay, seems to be fine. But then I need to now... and another next line. Although, do I? Basically, I need to go is upgrade. And if it's an upgrade, we then, where's that permanent or temporary thing, right? We put in this. Otherwise, we just don't do anything. So I'm just gonna do the or and then nothing. And then I do need to do, though, on this side, I think /n. We'll see if that works. Zoom. Yeah, I think the upgrade's not going to work until I recompile. That works for that one, though. I can just kind of copy and paste it into the other two. And it should be okay. I wanted to verify with you, Charisist, for when we eventually get to the Charisist director, is that something you wanted to voice act, or do you want me to just find somebody to voice act that person? So it's my plan to do that person second. Because I want to work out the kinks making directors first, and then make yours. Interesting. So what I should be doing here, instead of /ending that, we should be doing /n here. Yeah, it's just purely what you're comfortable with. I can find somebody else, otherwise I can use you. I also want to do this indent. I do like how I can edit this at runtime, and it actually works pretty well. making this like half indent look better. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Stacks expires at any day. Mental fortitude. Mental fortitude. Okay. So I just need to grab this section. This is just weird if we're doing upgrades. I'm not gonna even put it there. There, so this should not like show up on that. I should see, I guess, is like if I go to one of these, would it? Oh, I'm missing. No, I'm not missing one there. Unrecognized literal. Item name. Yeah, why is that thinking that it's gonna be? Unrecognized escape sequence. Oh, is it because there's no space between the slash n? The slash n worked fine over here. Oh, you just copied this, right? Seems like that's not having any bad things, but just let's look at, for example, upgrades, mission upgrade, because all right, no, this is only in grant item. Yeah, so this would only be in food. But I'm not sure if I actually have grant stack count, grant stack count. Only effects. Stack count. Let me add an energy drink. Right, so that's what that does. Yeah. I could actually. That type of one. Let's just look at first though. I want to just check, what does grant item look like? So I did that. Okay, so that does actually work. Grant item only effects, but we should have the is upgrade part. We'll have to remove the indent, but we can copy that. Just basically put it at the end. Weird because it says there should be an indent to it, but there's not an indent. I'm assuming because it's if there's an amount. So if there's two of them for some reason, I guess. That would be weird if there was multiple. And then we remove that. Is temporary buff. So the idea here is we give the item description and then followed by is temporary. Or I guess actually I'd only do those if we were a upgrade. Maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. God, it's so hard to read some of these sometimes. I just want to like copy this, put a notepad for a second. And definitely notepad's not the best thing to write this in, but just it's bigger, so I can actually see the whole thing. So if amount I definitely put this in the wrong spot. if amount, I would basically take item name and then I would put it there, right? Wait, why do I have item name twice? Yeah, we take away item name here. Thought this was, oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'll clear this and then I'll grab the right one. Yeah, that one's fine. It's the only effects. Okay. Right, so I would do this. Have one less there. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay, right, I need to remove the /n that's somewhere in here. This. It's interesting that it next lines that. Because like it's literally just item description. Is it because when I make the description, it's probably always adding a append line, right? Append line. Yeah, so it's just because it's appended line. Is there any way I can not have that happen? I could make the last one just go append. I think it might work. It's just building the whole description. That makes sense. So I could do it if I +1 is less than item count. We'll append the line. Else we will go append. Yeah. We could probably see that, but it should hopefully fix it. Whew. I don't know if I'd rather see this up there or up here. I don't know. All right. All right, and then I gotta give myself an AK energy drink. Yeah, there we go. So that's actually working. I think that works well enough. What I want to try is if I drop both of those and look at them here. Expires at the end of the day. Yeah, I think that's plenty clear. Okay, happy with that. And right, so yeah, the only other things had to do with the to-dos. Thing status and description. Yeah, I've done that, and now I want to sort. So that would be in I guess it would be an effects screen. I'd kind of want to call it from there, but I'd actually have to go into an inventory and have a function called probably like sort list. Go like public void sort, and we'll eventually have to have some sort of method to sort that, but effectively I would be going through context list and just gonna reordering everything. context list is weird. It like has a list of a value of t. But I don't think I can access that list anywhere. I can effectively clear it all. Probably the way I would do it is I would make a new list. I would add them into the list in the order that I want to. I would clear the old list and then re-add them. I'd add range. And that would be the functional way to do that, I think. There's a lot of on add items, but we'll see. We'll see if this works. Maybe I can even make a in here. I'll have like a private list of base context. I'm just going to call this sorting list. We're not creating a new list each time. We'll just take one and we'll clear it. So we'll clear this at the beginning. Okay. And okay. So I clear the list. Then we would be going for each base context, this context in underscore items. All right. And then so we know all of these base contexts are actually item instances. Actually, we don't. Some of them are null, potentially. So so I'm going through all of them. I'm going to go, I guess I'll go item instance equals base context as item instance because I could convert this into an if, so we could go if instead. Is item instance. We'll do something, otherwise we can throw it at the end of the list. Likely null slot. Add to end of list. Right. So now we have an empty list. And those always get added to the end. So then all we really care about is comparing the ones that are not null. And in here, we will have to do another for loop. So we're gonna do for int I equals 0, comma len equals underscore sorting list. Dot count. And actually, we need to do int index to insert equals 0. And we're going to go index to insert. I guess for int len this, while index to insert is less than len, go index to insert plus plus. And then at the end here, we will go dot insert at index to insert our base context. Then pretty sure I can insert at the very end, but we'll see. So the first one will always just get added because it's not going to even do anything here. And then the next one, sorting list count, index to insert is less than len, index to insert plus plus. I'm gonna take the current item in the list. Actually, I wonder, can I make this a list of item instances? I think I should be able to. It's null in that case. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that should be fine. And then what I want to do here is we will get another item instance. So to compare equals sorting list. Oh, hey, you done, Jerp? How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. I have updated my demo. I think since the last talk to you, I did. I've released the update to the demo. I felt like I haven't had too many people test it yet, but I think the one person that tested it had some positive feedback. So I've fixed a lot of those issues. I broke the build once, but then I fixed it in a few minutes, and then just kind of doing a bunch of like random miscellaneous things that I want to do now, because I feel like if I keep bumping them, I'm just going to keep bumping them. So I'm just kind of adding some of these little smaller tasks before getting into the next big one, which is I'm going to refactor my procedural generation. How you doing? Right, so if to compare equals null, then we break. So we're just gonna insert at that point, right? So if we're past all the valid values and we hit a null, then we're just gonna insert at the end, because we're gonna be above the nulls, or below the nulls in the list, I guess, in the ordering. Well, I wish I could help you with the art department, man. I can only like edit art or like add effects, or like do post-processing type things. Creating actual art is art for me. Animations add more life to the game. Yeah. Yeah. I struggled. I like spent so many days like just figuring out the colors that I was gonna let my game have, because everything in my game, right, is determined by a little palette. Right, so everything in the game is on this little 16 by 16, or 8 by 8 image. You can't even really see it. But that little image determines every color you can actually see in the game, because everything else is dithered. And that took a long time. Karis likes to say that is my lock icon that I struggled to make. As far as I understand it, it's only those colors, and you'll notice, like, if you like look here, right, there's little dots. So that's still the same color. It's just it's like one of the colors of the upper gradient versus the lower gradient, and so that's how it fades. So yeah, those are the only colors you can actually see in the game. As far as I understand it, I didn't write the shader that did this. I just took it and used it. Yeah, it's not necessarily a gradient, it's a dither, which is little dots. Because a gradient would be like a smooth transition, right? Whereas dot is like dotting, and then it just becomes the next color when it gets close enough to it. And so what I'd want to do is, at this point, I have two things to compare, and I want to go and do a compare action. And so I want to probably, at this point, I would do a function int. I can never remember if, Yeah, the out is always the last part here. So I want to take in an item, I guess an item instance, yeah. And then, yeah, so this would be the compare function. Yeah. Now, should I let compare be null? I feel like probably not, but I guess it's probably fine. So if compare function does not equal null, I guess then we'll do something here. Otherwise, we're just sorting nulls. So if we're doing something here, we're going to go... Actually, I need to compare two item instances. And... the basic function that so I'm going to say then if compare function of, now let's actually look up, I never remember how C# compare compare string, right? Okay, so first string, second string, right? A and B. Less than 0, A precedes B in the sort order. Precedes, which means before, right? So A would be before B. 0 is same position as A follows B in the sort order. So essentially, if I am doing a compare of my current, the one that I'm looking at, so this would be item instance, comma, to compare, and we are less than or equal to 0, then I want to break at this point, because that's when I want to insert it. If it's greater than, it has to come sometime after, so then we have to keep going until we can find something that's after it in the list. I guess I can combine these, right? Merge, yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So now in effect screen, before I assign a value here, although at some point I think it's going to do it anyways, but we're going to go upgrade inventory dot sort, and the compare function I'm going to put in here is private int sort upgrades, and done. And right, so this will take two item instances, item instance, comma, I guess I'll just make this A, and then item instance B. And then what we're going to do is these are both going to be upgrades no matter what. So I'm going to have to do upgrade data A, or do data A equals A dot item data as upgrade data. And then we'll just duplicate this. We'll go item data B and B as that. It's like hypothetically possible that I could get it upgraded for my shin or some random other data type in upgrade data. Very unlikely, but it's possible. And I'd rather not it crash at that point. So, so what I'd probably rather do is in game util do I have any sort of game objects? Color, vectors, lists. Okay, so it's kind of related to lists, but it's not really. So we'll just make another separate region here. Region, sorting, and region. 1 second. Kirby needs some ball throwing time. Okay, so sorting. Drop it, Kirby. So we'll do a public bool. I'll call this null compare, and then we'll take object A. I guess I could do an int. Yeah, it's probably an int. Null compare, so object A, and then object B. No, actually, I want it to be bool. And then this will out an int. The reason why is it'll return true if there are any nulls. But then otherwise, bool A is null equals A equals null. Bool B is null. Yeah, and then we'll set compare to equal A is null, compare to think I'm back. How long was I gone for? It says I'm unstable. Am I here or am I not here? Okay, I am back, I think. I think I'm back. Cool. Waiting for someone to tell me I'm still alive because I'm not sure if I am. But, oh, stop. Give me the ball, please. Am I actually here or not? I don't know. I think I am. Well, oh. We'll do what we can. And then I might actually do this. Kirby. Okay, one more throw. Drop it. Maybe I lied. He'll get a few more throws. We can throw for the doggo. You just need some doggo time. Drop it. Damn it. Drop it. Drop it. I think he's okay. I actually think I don't want to do. I want to do this object, not the Unity one. Okay. So now I should be able to actually just put in sort upgrades here, and that'll at least compare that issue. And so we go if a dot null compare D, and then out int compare, we return compare, then otherwise we want to go and I wanted to look back here. Compare to method. So this instance is false and the value is true. So if this one is false and the other one is true, then we're going to be less than 0. If the right, so I would want to flip this for this equation. Because false will be lower in a list than true. Yeah. So I then want to compare if is temporary, or I guess we do int temporary compare equals data a dot is temporary Actually, right, I was going to do the opposite, right? So we go data b dot is temporary buff dot compare to this. Because we want true to actually show up on the earlier part of the list, right? Later. And I could actually just return this. I don't think I'm going to compare anything else. I think we just compare this. Right, and then if I go back to inventory here, we add all these to the list. Then we go items dot clear. And we go underscore items dot add range underscore sorting list. See if that works. Alright, I'll look at that. Okay. What was I? I was testing my upgrades. Okay, so I need to add some effects. Right, it does sort it to the top, seemingly. Let's just get some more, and then food. Okay, so energy drink. Add one of those. Does this add an effect? It does. Add. Stingray's cake. Add. And then go to upgrades. We'll go max dress up. We'll go max nourishment. We'll go max health. Improve pills. Sure. Zoom. 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 And then we go I. Or no, we go U. Sweet. Yeah. So it shows all the temporary ones above the permanent ones, which is good. That's what I wanted. So now I got it. Sweet. Now, if I do this just a bunch of times, Right? Seemingly. Okay. Yeah, there's like little spikes, but I don't think I'm like not adding to my memory. It's the kind of a concerning thing, right? That's staying incredibly consistent. There's garbage collection, but it's a one-time spike. I'm not actually adding to the total heap, so I think that's all right. What else do I want to do here? I think that basically wraps up that whole effects stuff that I wanted to do. Okay. Actually, yeah, music. I'm gonna download something. My stream dying already wasn't enough. Let's download something else and see it die again. Ooh, 128 megabytes. Let's see. This one should go to downloads. Has it started? I don't know. Well, I'll work on the first part. Extract all. Access to 9. Huh. Let's try this again. Files. Yeah, finally it works. Okay. Save. Hopefully I don't kill my internet. Alright. Sweet. Okay. So let's get this. So actually might just need to crop one of these so that they're square, but do it and then stream die. Seemingly good connection. Cool. Cool. Effect screen. We can minimize that. I want to go to my credit screen. So I actually have my first person I can put in my credits. But actually before I do add that, I'm going to make this credits item into an actual prefab. So let's just do that, and then I can set this whole thing up. Where the heck are my prefabs? Prefabs! UI. So drawing credits item into there. And then, yeah, okay. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll make another folder for credits, pictures. And okay, so actually I'll drag this one in, but I'm gonna have to edit it, I think. Yeah. So this will be Johnny Bobbin. And I need to go Show and Explore. So I'll need to GIMP that just to be the right size. GIMP. So it needs to be square. It's definitely not square. So just get his face. Get the face. Convert. Okay. So let's go edit. Image. Canvas skies. I guess, yeah, whatever this thing is. 13.5. Yeah, that top. That seems good to me. Resize. You know, it is probably a little bit bigger than it needs to be. So I'm gonna probably also scale the image. I'm gonna try 512 by 512, and yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. File, export as, yeah, there you go. Export A. Okay, refresh. Sweet. And then right UI, apply. I guess I could have kept it as the other one, and then I would have been able to size it down in Unity, but oh well. So there's that, and then text. I actually did want to edit the credits item for a second. So I wanted to add like a title. There's the name, and then, oh god, this does not look great in this view. It's because it has no width. Okay. Discard change of second. 1500. 1504 is what it is. 1504. There we go. And then we have panel header. We should rename this to be description. And then probably just move this one down a little bit. And then we'll have role title, I guess. That's what I'll call it. And go semi-bold, and this will be maybe like 30, just slightly bigger. And then this is like my role. And then we'll just scooch it up. We will keep the width the same. We just need to tone that down. And yeah, there we go. I think that'll work well. Okay. Save. Okay. I guess I could have renamed panel header to like name label. Save. Say this is Johnny Gobin. Role title is musical or should check. Okay, what does he actually write down here? I'll write composer, I guess. Main theme. Description. Okay. It's a little big, so maybe we'll size that down so we actually can get it all in. Go to like 20. There we go. I feel like there should be actually some space between this, so I might tone that up. Or I'm gonna space this between that and that a little bit better. Is it just me, or did they? What the fudge? Every single A got changed into a 1? What? What the fudge? What the? What the? What? Can I open this in like something else? Brave. When I copy you here, do you still do this weird thing? Yeah, okay. What the fudge? I don't understand. It says it perfectly there. It's just like, okay. Now I need to go and for some reason change all 1s into A's. Can I go and F? No, I can't replace you. Okay. Let's go. File, new document. Okay. Yeah, okay. And F1. I need to actually verify that there's no actual legitimate ones. There is a legitimate one. 16 million. Okay, so I need to okay, so 16, I do need to change that one, but I want to replace it with an A. Replace all, and then we go back and we fix that one. That's wild. I don't know why it would do that. Here we are. Okay. This makes it a little bit better to fit in. 22. His work on Proximo Studio is really good. Okay. He didn't give me any links. But I guess I'll get that from him later. I want to like center this. That's not what I'm doing, is it? I'll like manually position that. Okay. That's got better. Save. Okay. And I feel like I should be moving up those buttons now, actually. I should rename these link button. Link button 2. Just want to have them a little higher, I think. Oh God. I don't know. Maybe they should just be kind of centered. Yeah, it's close enough. Whatever. Kirby. I need more ball throwing, I see. Hopefully you didn't kill again. No. Kirby. Oh, rascal. Why is my music stopped? Oh. Yeah. What were you saying? Nice bugs for Hear This? I don't know if you said that a while ago and I just missed it, or... Yeah. Stream did die, so I don't know if you were there for that, but that was fun. Oh, so actually you need to re-enable this credits page, because I don't think you can actually get into it right now. Where is the main menu? Wow. Did not expect the main menu to be this far though. Okay, let's just make sure this actually looks right. I may need to like recrop his image if he's like too pixely. We'll see how he looks. doing things in the menu. Click yeah. Looks pretty good. Obviously a little darker because that's what this thing does to everything. His pink shirt turned orange. Alright. Okay. Here you go. 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 The wife did not want him barking anymore, so there he is. Okay, but that's done. And then other thing is did this. Yeah, did download. So we got the. So let's unzip that. All the bugs, my. Just laughing without being able to chat. Okay. All right, so the guy that I just was doing, he gave me some more music. So I like minimized every single thing. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. So let's just okay. Right. So I want to put in the music. That's what I want to do. I guess I should listen to it first too. Let's do some listening. Let's pause this for a second. So these should all now be the same length. It's like 140, I guess. And then, okay, that should wrap that better. I think I already know what these two ones sound like. I wanted to know what this one sounds like, though. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm not sure though if that is supposed to be. I can't tell. I think that actually does have this. I think that has this in it. That's pretty good. And I think this is just the. Maybe this is what I do for the main menu. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Okay, so I do want to basically import all of these in. Is it easier to replace them? Maybe. Because then I don't have to like go to every single one and replace them in the Show and Explorer here. And then this. Okay. So let's just find the names. Actually, I do have to replace them because, yeah, some of them are like MP3s. Okay, so I'll grab all of them. I think the panic layers is already in extra, so I don't know if I need to do that. I wonder if I should have made those into a folder or something. Might have. Probably should be organizing it like that. Got quite a few files now. Okay, so let's go create a folder for main theme. Then I can just go grab like all these ambit variations to figure out which ones I need and not. And then this, all need to come up to here. Okay. Okay. Then, which is the new ones though? I think. Hey, Foxalo. Thank you for subscribing. 5 months of
Hollow Games just subscribed for 5 months.
5 months or horrifying learnings. Of horrifying learnings, I assume. You've been doing well. How's your game jam going? It's the whole week, right? Did you do it? I think that's what I heard. So I have 2, 1, 1, 2. I to figure out what did I just import and what were the old ones. Oh god, of course, when I dragged them in, it just literally. So yeah, it was 2, 1, and these 2 are the new ones. I'm glad you're not eligible. Of course, now Kirby wants back in. I'm gonna try to bring Kirby in, but I'm gonna. No more ball. Ball time is over. Come on. You get 1 treat until Karazeth gives you more. Okay. So I'm gonna just delete the old ones. Yeah, there we go. I knew I could count on that. 4. Too low, Kirby. That actually almost got me. I was actually like looking at the screen to make sure it was properly facing. There we go. Someday. All right. Okay. So I think, yeah, I was going to delete these ones because I don't want them anymore. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So now I have variation 1, variation 2, and just to compare, yeah, both 1.4. Why? Did I delete the wrong one? I think I did delete the wrong one. Oh, God damn it. I think it was supposed to be 2-1. And this one I was supposed to, yeah, I was supposed to delete this one. Okay, well, going swimmingly here. At least all I have to do is just re-extract this and then, yeah, sure. Place files and destinations. There we go. So now we got them back again. Yeah, so I need the 1-1 again. All right, so now we got 2-1 and 1-1. Yeah, okay. All right. And then I don't need these either. Those are just older versions of the same file. And then we have a regular human coming on in. I am pretty good. I just trying to figure out which ones of these I want and which ones of these I don't want. I think these are the ones I don't want. So now let's delete those. And now I got to go through all the music objects in all of my scenes and select the ones that I actually want here. So for this scene, it only has regular layer. It just has one level of intensity, so it's just gonna have that one music layer. And then I need to go through basically all of my little scenes here and just make sure that I actually re-add music. So game scene, just need to check. Sorry, that's probably like really loud. I don't really know what I can do to lower that, so let's just want to see which one of these I want for like the I kind of want this one, I think, for the ambient, like exploring in the lab, and then I'll maybe do this one for the lab. Yeah, this is all the music that I have for now. Player bass. I was using this one. Interesting. I mean, Atmo 3 isn't bad, but I think maybe for player bass. No, I want to. Or do I want? I think I want that one for play bass. And it doesn't have any. I did not make these. I hired somebody to make these. I have somebody that I know in like real life that's a musical composer named Johnny Tobin. He's very skilled, and so I hired him to make basically this one track with a bunch of different variations that I can use. Then this one. Okay, so this one. I might start it with this, yeah, and then still so they'll have extra layers. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Let's see how that goes. Of course, I gotta go and actually adjust the settings. So turn the music all the way down. Oh, I also probably need to unmute it. Creepy. He was being good, but I guess the wife wanted to take him out to play with him. So. Yeah, he's this guy, Johnny Tobin. I still need to get him to give me the links for his credits page, but yeah, he's in the credits now. This is how I'm gonna like better celebrate people that actually do songs for me, because I find other credit pages they're just like they just have a name. It's just like, okay, well, who's gonna look that up, right? You gotta have some buttons to click. Which is just broken. Last stream you left me here when you went on a raid, and just now you jumped me to another stream. Someone I didn't even follow. Weird. It is very weird. Alright, okay. So at least I've done that. I need to... Just gonna send him a quick message. Just quickly shooting them a message. Get... Bang, let's just... What two links you want me to include? Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Back here. Then I wanted to check. What are some new things? So I did the music. Resetting settings. Some of these I don't know if I care that much yet about, but I should add the holy chicken's thigh. Well, it's just an item. It's super easy to add. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you did. Okay, let's add this item. Okay, so food. So we will create a new item data consumable, basic consumable. So then we're gonna call this. I don't like the holy chicken thing. I'm gonna go for this like. I guess that would be like Brian's thick thighs, and then I'll have like in parentheses between thick and thighs, chicken, but it's gonna be like Brian's thick thighs, but they're actually like chicken thighs, you know? It's funny. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's funny at least. So that's all that really matters. Scroll down here, go to the next page, add an item here. Brian's thick thighs. So yeah, we'll actually write the real Brian's thick chicken thighs. So you spell thighs, right? Yeah, okay. Then we will add description. Let's put that music for now. And then as the slogan says, thick thighs saves lives. It's like a slogan in his. Although I think he says it's like thick with two C's, but whatever. Thick thighs save lives. Okay. So then I have those two things. We just need to go Brian thighs, Brian description, fixed object name, I guess, and then it should be in the food pool. It's droppable. It's got a stack limit of 8. And then we're gonna add an effect. Keep breaking. What is this effect? Just to like compare it to some other items, right? So we have the actual resources, not the scripts. Screen management, resources, food. Okay. Like grandma's soup, for example. It gives a lot back, but it takes up a lot of nourishment. They're like thick. They should probably have, some decent amount of nourishment. But if it gives decent amount of nourishment, there should be something else to it that is worth using all that nourishment for. Maybe it just gives you a lot of health. It could give you a lot of health, but like no stress reduction. Although like chicken thighs are pretty relieving, but I could make it kind of like a version of this that just maybe is more health based than anything else. So maybe let's do that. Yeah. Is here Brian's thick thighs. Okay, so we'll do hunger. We'll say 10 hunger. So I have to change it in here. 10. Then health. I always say 30. And then stress.
5. It's not like huge, but it's just like it's something. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, we've added that in. I guess I need to as well. Does need to have a sprite, but I guess for now I'll just do the hunger thing. Yeah, hunger icon. I don't know, until I find icons for all these things. And okay, this stuff I can deal with later. Okay. So. You've done that now. Plum. Could do the sound sliders. That's probably something I can do in a few minutes. So let's just do that. So in Screen Manager, hopefully I don't eat those words in just like 2 minutes. But we'll find out. Setting screen. What am I doing? Let's actually open this thing. Here. Let's hide the credit screen. Okay. Just hide all those too. Goddamn. Yeah. So panel contents. Categories. Volume header, master volume. Slider. On change. Yeah, so I could hook up a sound that just goes like beep 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 beep, right? And just plays every single time you move it. It's based purely on whatever thing I'm adjusting here. Do I like hook these up? I do hook these up over here. Okay. But I should just be able to audio source. Beep. And then I don't know. I have like a tick or something. I like those. Like these blood drippings. I'd say I think that would probably be fine. Okay, and then not plan awake. So the first one's gonna be on facing the master, and it's gonna be 2D. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that should be okay. Now let's just go to slider here. go add to the value changed. We'll take beep. We'll go audio source. And we'll go play. Then I'm going to copy this. Again, not going to put in music because music will instantly, you can hear. Change this one to SFX. Then we're going to go to the slider. Add beep audio source play. Okay, one last time. It's already here. Change this to Morse beep. Now, like, this would be better if I could get the Morse. But the annoying thing about that is that thing's really long. Like, I think if I right, it's just one long thing. Because it's 2 seconds. But, I don't know. So ideally, I'd like to just beep it for a second, but like beep. I'm not sure if there's a good way to do that. Could I like set the time? No, okay, wait. Can I set the time? Where are you? Time of it to like 1.5 or something, because it's like 2 seconds long. And then play it. Right, so then you can actually go to this, change it to beep long. Again, this is only, okay, so it'll play for like half a second. We'll see if that works. I can change it, the timing, but if that works, then that's nicer because it's at least playing the actual sound. I should verify that it's the right volume. Check in game manager here. Oh wait, no, it's not in game manager, it's in level manager. Morse beep. Morse decoder. Could I just set it to 1? Beep volume is one, I think. Beat volume. Yeah, okay, so that's just one all the time. Okay. When it's on, it's one. And then I do actually change some things on it. So 0.95 for the pitch. I don't know why. I guess they play at the beginning because they get set and changed. Oh, that's annoying. It's not bad, but I think I'd probably want something a little better. I also don't like the idea that it plays it because it got changed. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, make a script, go utils or something. Slider, sound, play. Okay. And so in here, we're gonna have. So looking at the go now. Yeah. Hope you have a good day too, regular. Slider sound play is going to be. No, it's going to be a mono behavior. Component on top of audio source. Okay. Public. What am I doing? Public. This doesn't have to probably be serialized. Serialize field private. Audio source. I don't like how they named that though, but we can get around that. And then need to have another field for private slider. Slider. It's not gonna like this because it's not imported yet. Just gotta go using. Yeah, there. Okay. And then go void on slider change. Not sure if this has to be a float value or not. I think it does, but let's go and start on value changed plus equals on slider change. Yeah, it needs to be a float. So float value, I think. Okay, no. Dot add, I think. Yeah, add listener. That's what I wanted to do. Except, yeah, it's gonna be this one. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is I do actually want to have an update. And we're gonna set ourselves to enable false here. So what we're gonna do is need two values. Serialize field, private, float, play again, delay. I'm gonna say like 0.14 f. So how long before we play again, since we've like last got enabled, and then I'll play length. I'm gonna have to have another serialized, non-serialized field though, and then we're gonna have playing for, and then that'll just be 0. And maybe this should be like default 2 or something. So if we have our slider change and no matter what, we're going to say enabled equals true. But if playing for should be like int.max in the beginning. Because if playing for is greater than underscore play again delay, then we set playing for to 0, and we go underscore audio source dot play. So it'll restart it, right? And then in our update, we're gonna tick up playing for by time dot delta time, and then if play is greater than. Oh, no, for playing 4 is greater than play length. That's what I want. Underscore playing 4 is greater than play length. We will go audio source dot stop, and we'll go audio. We'll go enabled equals false. And should do the trick. Yeah, that should do the trick. Okay, so let's recompile here. Okay, hopefully this is working out right. Okay. Regular layers. Da 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 da. Right, I need to put this into Screen Manager. That's what I need to do. That is what I need to do. So we're gonna go into here. We're gonna add this little component. Was slider sound play. We're going to just remove this. Oh, hey, Sky Ninja, how's it going? And that one doesn't need anything. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go revert. Not much. Slider sound play. Drag this sound. Try this slider. Then over here we go. Slider sound play. We drag this sound, we drag this slider, and then we go to this slider and we go no thank you and no thank you. Okay, let's see if this works better. Just chilling. Well, that's good. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully I don't get that random sound at the beginning as well, and only when it gets changed. It should sound a little bit better. If that works, then I'll probably look to ramp up, find somebody to raid, and say goodbye. no sound this time, which is good. Then kind of lag there, but could probably make. I think the delay is weird. Okay, so let's, for example, which one am I on right now? I don't think this is UI volume. I think this is probably Morse volume. So yeah, keep long. Okay, so let's try 0.5, and then let's try length here like 3. So maybe on this one I actually want. So there's that weird like beep. That's better, and then so I'll do that for this one, and then for the other ones though, I think I want to just even faster. Go like 0.5. Play length doesn't really matter. Right, okay, I think that's, yeah, we'll do that. So 0.5, and then for this one is 0.25 and 3. Can I like go zoom? No. I actually could do go pause, right? There's pause and unpause. So what we could do is, if it's, we'll have a bool here. Private bool. Pause instead. Goes false. Probably not gonna have the time to raid now, but it'll be okay. You size it all. So if pause instead and audio source dot, is paused or something? So there's unpause, but does unpause like, I don't know if unpause plays. So, well, I mean, we can try this. Because yeah, it's like a weird flicker sound, right? And then I would have to go to here. Again, though, just for these two, just need to change it to 0.5. And then this one, I'm going to need to recompile. Yeah, this one, I do probably want 0.3. And then basically this should just be 3, because I think that kind of makes more sense at that point. Settings. Yeah, one works well. Yeah, never plays. Okay, well that's annoying. I guess what I could do is do something like, if this is a pause instead type of thing, we're gonna play it, but then immediately pause it. And it's got to be looping, basically. Alright, one last little test of this. It does seem to lag quite a bit whenever I first change these things, which is kind of weird. Might have to look into that a little more, but settings. That's good enough. I want to know though okay, so if is it just the first time you change anything? Yeah, it seems like the first time you change anything. So, yeah. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. It's basically done. So I just gotta end. I don't have time to break. So, not that we have two people here, so it's all good. I'm gonna say thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Sometime, someplace, all those good things.